right, it's time for Worth the Hype, and this week we're talking about something that affects just about everyone who uses social media. That's copyright. Can you repost a reel if you give credit? What about using trending music, memes, or AI-generated images? We're breaking down what you can post and what could get you in trouble, and the mistakes every creator, business, and everyday user should avoid. Let's go ahead and get right into it.
I think a lot of uploading of pictures or information that's already protected, and a lot of people think that you can just upload anything and it's considered fair use because you're just sharing it and you're not using it for a commercial purpose, but that really isn't accurate. Uploading someone else's work without their permission can cause you a lot of problems.
That's probably one of the biggest misconceptions on social media. Giving someone credit, tagging them, or saying, "I don't own the rights to this," doesn't automatically make it illegal. In fact, Katie says copyright infringement can become much more than simply deleting a post.
If you share someone's protected intellectual property, you could be looking at not just returning any maybe funds you've made off it, revenue, but also you could be looking at statutory damages, which could be pretty high, where you don't have to prove false, just the improper use or unauthorized use of the work. And that could also go into attorney's fees for recovery. So there could be some big damages.
So what's the safest way to share someone else's content? According to Katie, don't download it, don't screen record it, and definitely don't repost it as your own. Instead, use the platform's built-in share feature when possible, or even better, create something original.
The safest thing to do is to create your own content today and share it. But if you are going to share, don't download the information, the content, and then repost it. Share using that interface inside the platform.
You're creating logos, graphics, or social media posts. AI is becoming part of everyday business. But is AI created content automatically yours? Not necessarily.
The thing about AI is it is learning from what it's being fed, right? And so there's a possibility that if you are having AI create graphics or a logo or content to be shared, that it is copying someone else's work. So really doing the proper searching when you're creating these things to make sure it's not someone else's work is ideal.
Katie says AI is a powerful tool, but it shouldn't replace human creativity. She recommends reviewing everything AI creates, making your own edits, and checking to make sure it isn't unintentionally copying someone else's work.
These artificial intelligence programs can copy and hallucinate things that it is fed and then spit them back out to you. And if it does that and then you share content that is owned by someone else, there's a potential for liability.
Here's another one many creators may overlook: music. Just because a song is available inside one app doesn't mean you can legally use it elsewhere. Every social media platform has different licensing agreements, and ignoring those rules can become extremely expensive.
With copyright infringement, if it is protected through the U.S. copyright, you are looking at potentially the damages, so recovery of revenue you may have received, but also those statutory damages, which could be over $100,000 per infringement.
So how do you protect yourself and your own work? Katie says keep the original files, save contracts and invoices if someone creates content for you. Use watermarks when appropriate, and if it's valuable enough, consider registering it with the U.S. Copyright Office, because if someone steals your work, you'll need proof that it belonged to you first.
Absolutely. If a post is infringing on someone else's work, there is liability, not just for the person who posted it, but for the business that authorized it.
So, is it worth risking a lawsuit over a trending photo, viral video, or a catchy song? The answer from the experts is simple. When in doubt, create your own. It might take a little more time, but it could save you thousands of dollars and a major legal headache.
Originality is the best in today's creator content world.